river never looks the same place twice. I let you go like stones into the ice. We walked the muddy bank in early spring. You named each bird we heard and everything. I caught a flash of something real and warm, a brief permission just before the storm. But rivers have no patience for the still. They take what's given and they always will. Where the river forgets, I'll leave your name. Wash the letters off, let go the flame. You were the current pulling me to sea. Now the river runs through only me. Where the river forgets, I will remain. You said the water cleans the things we keep. I held your hand at the edge of the deep. We cast our plans like paper boats to drift. The current read them as a parting gift. But rivers have no patience for the still. They take what's given and they always will. Where the river forgets, I'll leave your name. Wash the letters off, let go the flame. You were the current calling me to sea. Now the river runs through only me. Where the river forgets, I will remain. Maybe grief is just the river learning anew, a different shape around the stone of you. I'll let the current carve the soft in me and flow towards something I have yet to see. The river doesn't grieve the banks it leaves. It only moves, it breathes. Boxes in the hallway, tape and string. I never thought a home could be this thing. You took the yellow lamp, I kept the shelf. We split the life we built like borrowed wealth. You wrapped the memory frames in newspaper. I watched you fold the year up in the square. And half of everything we made is gone. The other half won't tell me how to carry on. Half of everything we built is gone away. Half the sun, half the night, and half the gray. You were the wall that held the roof in place. Now half the sky is falling on my face. Half of everything we built today. I kept the kitchen table in the chair. You took the song we danced to from the air. I reached for jokes that only you would get. The punchlines live in somewhere I forget. And half of everything we made is gone. The other half won't tell me how to carry on. Half of everything we built is gone away. Half the sun, half the night, and half the gray. You were the wall that held the roof in place. Now half the sky is falling on my face. Half of everything we built today. I'll rearrange the furniture alone. Relearn the sound of one set of footsteps home. One day the half that's left will feel enough. One day I'll stop dividing what was love. 2 boxes gone, the hallway breathing wide. I live the undivided from inside. Awakened in a laboratory cold and gray. You turned your terrified eyes and ran away. I reached my hand out to the only God I knew, and found a grand betrayal staring back from you. I wandered through the wilderness, a wretched soul, without a guiding purpose and without a goal. I watched the gentle humans from a hidden space, and longed to feel the warmth of a loving face. But every time I stepped into the glowing beautiful and quiet maze. Oh, the total agony of a monstrous heart, torn entirely and tragically apart. I asked for simple kindness, but I got the cold, a devastating story that is rarely told. But out here in the freezing and desolate ice, I'm falling for a quiet, unexpected price. I found a kindred spirit in the roaring storm, the beautiful darkness keeping me incredibly warm. The creator who betrayed me is a distant ghost. I'm giving up the anger that I used to boast. We journeyed to the edges of the frozen earth, escaping the tragic circumstances of my birth. The hatred of the creator is a fading sound. I'm building my sanctuary on the solid ground. You look at me without a single ounce of fear. You wipe away my lonely and exhausted tear. The heartbreak of a lifetime is repairing now. We're making our own quiet and eternal vow. I leave the brilliant scientist to his regret. I'm walking far away from the massive death. The vengeance is exhausted, the fury is dead. I'm following the quiet, peaceful path instead. The howling wind is singing us a lullaby beneath the vast and starry, unapologetic sky. The grand betrayal led me to this perfect place. I'm finding my salvation in your gentle face. The monster that they saw is finally laid to rest. I'm beating with the human heart inside my chest. Oh, the total agony of a monstrous heart, torn entirely and tragically apart. I asked for simple kindness, but I got the cold, a devastating story that is rarely told. But out here in the freezing and desolate ice, I'm falling for a quiet, unexpected price. I found a kindred spirit in the roaring storm, a beautiful darkness keeping me incredibly warm. The creator who betrayed me is a distant ghost. I'm giving up the anger that I used to boast. The anger is a ghost of the frozen coast. I'm finally home. A pure heart walking on a tainted road, a heavy sorrow that I never showed. I gave you all my honesty and quiet grace, but you threw it back directly in my face. The grand betrayal happened on our wedding night, when all the hidden secrets came into the light. I listened to your past and offered my embrace. I thought you'd offer mercy in the very same space, but your forgiveness was a hypocritical lie. You looked at me with venom in your freezing eyes. I lost the final fragments of my self-control. The tragic innocence of a broken dream washed away completely in a raging stream. You held me to a standard that you failed to meet, and left me bleeding out upon the lonely street. The grand betrayal tore my weary heart in two. I gave up my salvation waiting there for you. Now I'm falling deep into the endless night, surrendering the struggle and the bitter fight. I found a final peace upon the ancient stone. I'm leaving this cruel and wicked world alone. You finally came back to me when it was far too late. I had already surrendered to my darkened fate. The blood upon my hands was just the tragic cost of navigating all the love that we had lost. You wept and begged forgiveness for your foolish pride, but everything inside of me had long since died. We shared a fleeting moment running from the law, a beautiful illusion that the heavens saw, but nothing can undo the damage that was done. I'm staring at the setting of the final sun. I'm resting in the ruins of an ancient place, awaiting my departure with a quiet grace. The morning sun is rising on the standing stones. I'm leaving behind my weary, aching bones. You held my hand and finally understood the pain, but I am washing away inside the summer rain. The heartbreak and the suffering are finally done. The ultimate battle has been tragically won. The tragic innocence of a broken dream washed away completely in a raging stream. You held me to a standard that you failed to meet, and left me bleeding out upon the lonely street. The grand betrayal tore my weary heart in two. I gave up my salvation waiting there for you. Now I'm falling deep into the endless night, surrendering the struggle and the bitter fight. I found a final peace upon the ancient stone. I'm leaving this cruel and wicked world alone. The ancient stone, I'm resting alone. Goodbye, my love. Salt on my coat, your name in my throat. I count the waves like debts I never wrote. The ship groans low, the sky turns gray. I cross the dark just to make you stay. Your letters came thin as winter light. He wears his manners like a jeweled knife, cuts you with kindness and calls it care. You flinch at praise, apologize for life, like you're a stain in his polished stare. I find your bruises and what goes unsaid, and dinner smiles that never reach. I carry your secrets like bread in my bag, and practice patience I didn't teach. Tonight you cried where the roses climb, said he broke me slow so nobody knew. I said then we leave, you said in time, and the moon turned steel blue. And love stood near with steady eyes, not asking, not taking, just seeing me whole. I wanted to run from the tenderness there, but it followed me down to the soul. At dawn, I'll pack your courage in a case, button your coat, wipes off from your cheek. Beyond the gates, a kind of sky takes place, and in the wreckage, love learns how to speak. In a town this small, the walls have ears, and Sunday smiles can sharpen into spears. I learned the cost of a tender touch, and still I wanted it too much. They taught us love should be clean and quiet, blessed by bells and borrowed vows. But you looked at me like holy riot, like truth could live outside allows. One summer night behind the market gate, your promise tasted new and wild. I said we shouldn't, you said too late, and I forgot how fear once smiled. Then whispers started thin and fast, a wind that knows how to ruin. They called me reckless for what we had, and called you gone for doing. I'm wearing shame like a second skin, while the whole town sings where I've been. You said you'd stay, you said you'd choose, and left me holding the blame you used. Still I fall in love, still I fall apart, a tender, costly kind of heart. If forgiveness is a door, let it open somehow. Not for them, not yet, for me, for now. My mother's eyes went hard with fear, my friends went silent one by one. The sermon sounded bright and clear, like mercy was a loaded gun. I walked through stairs like rain through cloth, couldn't stay dry, couldn't stay proud. And your hands were gentle, soft, but your goodbye was loud. change my body's song. They wanted punishment dressed as shame, wanted me to say I'm wrong. But late at night, when lamps burn low, I feel a hush that doesn't judge. A quiet voice says love can be real, even when it leaves a grudge. So let them talk, I won't dissolve. I'll stitch my torn trust into gold. And if you ever learn to come back soft, bring honesty, leave pride in the cold. The river never looks the same place twice. I let you go like stones into the ice. We walked the muddy bank in early spring. You named each bird we heard and everything. I caught a flash of something real and warm, a brief permission just before the storm. But rivers have no patience for the still. They take what's given and they always will. Where the river forgets, I'll leave your name. Wash the letters off, let go the flame. You were the current pulling me to sea. Now the river runs through only me. Where the river forgets, I will remain. You said the water cleans the things we keep. I held your hand at the edge of the deep. We cast our plans like paper boats to drift. The current read them as a parting gift. But rivers have no patience for the still. They take what's given and they always will. Where the river forgets, I'll leave your name. Wash the letters off, let go the flame. You were the current pulling me to sea. Now the river runs through only me. Where the river forgets, I will remain. Maybe grief is just the river learning new, a different shape around the stone of you. I'll let the current carve a softer me and flow towards something I have yet to see.